Welcome to VoiceOver Pro.
Callan.
Hey everybody, welcome back to VoiceOver Pro. And I'm back with a video on how to add a secondary language on your VoiceOver rotor. This comes in handy when you're reading articles that are in different languages. For instance, for myself as an example, in Spanish I read articles and the Alex voice that I have selected just does not cut it. Just does not cut it. So we're gonna go and set it up, and also stay tuned in the end of this video to how to add the keyboard and dictation for your secondary language. Alright, let's get started and dive in.
Settings. Double tap to open. Settings.
Head to your settings. Once there, head to your general.
Search. Pedro, airplane, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, cellular, personal hot, notification, sounds and do not disturb, screen time, general, control, general, button. Settings, back button.
Double tap. Once in there, head over to accessibility.
General, about, software, airdrop, handoff, card left, home button, accessibility, button.
Double tap that.
Select general, back button. Accessibility, heading.
Now we're headed to VoiceOver.
Vision, VoiceOver, on, button.
Double tap.
Accessibility, back button. VoiceOver, VoiceOver, on. Double tap to toggle set, VoiceOver, tap once to double tap to act, swipe 3, VoiceOver practice, speaking rate, head, speaking rate, speech, button.
Once you reach speech, double tap into speech.
VoiceOver, back button. Speech, heading. Voice, Alex, button. Pronunciations, button.
And keep swiping to the right.
Pitch, heading, pitch, 50, use pitch change. Rotor languages, heading.
Once we're here, this is where you get to add your secondary language.
Add new language, button. Speech, back button. Add new language, heading.
And I'm going to go through the list.
English, US. English, Australia. English, UK. English, Ireland. English, South Africa. Arabic, Saudi Arabia. Chinese, China. Chinese, Hong Kong. Chinese, Taiwan. Czech, Czechia. Danish, Denmark. Dutch, Belgium. Dutch, Netherlands. Finnish, Finland. French, Canada. French, France. German, Germany. Greek, Greece. Hebrew, Israel. Hindi, India. Hungarian, Hungary. Indonesian, Indonesia. Italian, Italy. Japanese, Japan. Korean, South Korea. Norwegian, Bokmal, Norway. Polish, Poland. Portuguese, Brazil. Portuguese, Portugal. Romanian, Romania. Russian, Russia. Slovak, Slovakia. Spanish, Mexico. Spanish, Spain. Swedish, Sweden. Thai, Thailand. Turkish, Turkey. Turkish, Turkey.
Okay, that's all the languages you get to choose from.
Thai, Swedish, Spanish, Spain. Spanish, Mexico. VoiceOver, back button.
Alright, select the preferred language you like. I picked Spanish, Mexico.
Speech, heading, edit, button, voice, Alex, pronunciation, pitch, pitch, use pitch change, rotor language, Spanish, Mexico, Paulina, button. Selected, add new language, button.
Okay, and you could still add another language to this. So you could have up to 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6, 8 different languages. Okay, and that's how you add a language to your VoiceOver rotor. Let's continue. Now we're gonna add a keyboard. So like that, when we want to write something in Spanish or in another language, we'll be able to. Alright, let's head back.
VoiceOver, back button. Accessibility, back button.
And keep going back.
General, back button.
Back to general.
Settings, back button.
And here,
Home button, button. Accessibility, button.
okay, you keep swiping to the right till you get to keyboards.
iPhone storage. Background app refresh. Date and time button. Keyboard button.
Double tap.
Selected. General. Back button. Keyboards. Heading. Keyboards. 3 button.
It says I have 3 keyboards because I already have the Spanish one there. But I'm still gonna add a new keyboard so you could get the how to add one like that. You would know step by step. Let's continue.
Text replacement button. One-handed keyboard. All keyboards. Head. Auto capitalization. Auto correction. Check spelling. Enable caps lock on.
And right
Double
here,
tap to toggle setting.
right here, you have other options for your keyboard. So you can stop and take a look and see what you would like to turn on or change.
Predictive on. Smart punctuation. Character preview off. Period shortcut off. Double tapping the space. Dictation. Heading.
And we're here. Okay.
Enable dictation on. Dictation languages button. About dictation and dictation languages.
You head into
button.
dictation
Keyboards, back
languages. Excuse me. Head into dictation languages.
Dictation languages. Selected. English, United States. Selected. Spanish, Mexico.
This should be selected once you select your keyboard. This is how you're going to check in the end. Alright, so let's go back.
Keyboards, back button.
I only have 2 languages there.
Dictation languages, button. All keyboards, heading. Auto capitalization, all keyboards, heading. One-handed keyboard, text replace, keyboards, 3 button. Keyboards, back button.
Okay, go into keyboards. It would tell you you have 2 or 1. Most likely you guys gonna have 2 because of the emoji keyboard. I have 3 because of the Spanish keyboard. I forgot to take it off, and you know.
Keyboards, heading.
But I'm gonna add a 3rd one.
Edit button.
Well, I'm gonna.
English, emoji. Spanish, Mexico button.
Okay.
Delete.
Okay, now
Edit. Keyboards, back button.
let's go back right quick.
Keyboards, 2. One-handed keyboard, off. But keyboards, 2. Button. Keyboard, general. Keyboards, heading.
Alright, we're in the keyboards, in the main keyboard section, and I just deleted my Spanish keyboard. Alright, if we go to check,
You can use dictation. About dictation and enable dictation on. About dictation and privacy link.
you see
Double tap
that
enable double tapping the space.
I don't have dictation languages there now because I don't have a second keyboard for a second dictation language. So if you don't have this function, you don't have a dictation for another language. So we're going to set up the keyboard again. Well, we're going to set it up step by step so you guys could do this.
You can use dictation for English general, back button, keyboards, heading, keyboards, 2 button,
You tap on that.
keyboards, back button, keyboards, edit, but English, United States, emoji, add new keyboard, ellipsis, button,
Double tap.
cancel, button, add new keyboard, heading, suggested keyboards, heading, English, United States, Spanish, Mexico.
And those are my 2 suggested keyboards. I'm going to give you a preview on what other languages they have, what other keyboards they have.
Other iPhone keyboards, heading, English, Australia, English, Canada, English, India, English, Japan, English, Singapore, English, United Kingdom, Arabic, Armenian, Azerbaijani, Bangla, Belarusian, Bulgarian, Catalan, Cherokee, Chinese simplified, Chinese traditional, Croatian, Czech, Danish, Dutch, Belgium, Dutch, Netherlands, Estonian, Filipino, Finnish, French, Belgium, French, Canada, French, France, French, Switzerland, Georgian, German, Austria, German, Germany, German, Switzerland, Greek, Gujarati, Hawaiian, Hebrew, Hindi, English, Hungarian, Icelandic, Indonesian, Irish, Italian, Japanese, Kannada, Korean, Latvian, Lithuanian, Macedonian,
And they have several keyboards.
Malay, Malayalam, Maori, Marathi, Najdi Arabic, Norwegian Bakmal, Odia, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Serbian, Slovak, Slovenian, Spanish, Latin America, Spanish, Spain, Swahili, Swedish, Tamil, Telugu, Thai, Tibetan, Turkish, Ukrainian, Urdu, Vietnamese, Welsh.
There you go, guys. So I'm gonna head to the top.
Cancel, but add new keyboard. Suggested to keep English, Spanish, Mexico.
I'm gonna double tap on Spanish, Mexico,
Spanish keyboards, back button.
and
Keyboards, heading.
let's check, and you will see that I have 3 keyboards now.
Edit, but English, United States. Edit, button. English, United States. Emoji. Spanish, Mexico, button. Add new keyboard, ellipsis, button.
And you could add another keyboard if you like. You could probably add up to several different iPhone keyboards.
2 of 4 bar keyboards, back button. General, back button.
Okay, and now if you swipe to the right and head to dictation, you should have dictation languages right there. Let's go check it out.
Keyboards, text for one hand, all key, autocap, autocorrect, checks, enable, predict, smart pump, character, period short, double tapping, dictation, heading,
And we're here.
enable dictation, on, dictation languages, button,
And double tap.
keyboards, back button, dictate, selected, English, United States, selected, Spanish, Mexico, selected, dictation keyboards, back button, dictation languages, button.
And guys, that is how you add a secondary language to your VoiceOver rotor and add a secondary keyboard to complement your language on your VoiceOver, so you could chat or read articles or just take notes. Okay, guys. And also, this will be a dictation enabled, but in other languages you might need internet access to dictate. In English, it does do offline dictation. Sometimes alright, sometimes it makes mistakes, but you could always go back and edit. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned for another video coming soon.
1239 Control Center. Apple TV remote selected. Screen record.